Hey everyone, I am in a wardroom now. They moved me just before lunch. Um, just like any other room. I mean, it's, you know, full of stuff that is boring. I just went for a little walk. Went to the gift shop to grab a magazine. I'm like falling asleep, like sitting here. I'm trying to stay up a little bit so that I can just take my meds and go to bed, and hopefully sleep. But apparently, as always, everything's done. There's a noisy one. One day I'm gonna be the noisy one. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna yell about everything. I'm gonna scream at people about everything. And then, get this, I freaking order Wi-Fi because you have to pay for it here. It's not free, which is bull crap. And it's not like I did a week because I figured that that would hold me over to even my infusion, whereas I could use the Wi-Fi in that space. So I do it, buy the Wi-Fi. It comes with $35 with tax and HST. And then it says that I never had an account. No, that's a lie. That's not what it says. It says this account has already expired. I hope that's not like some weird sign in life, like expiring. Oh god, jeez, no. It's gonna put me into like a rabbit hole of videos on dying in the hospital. So I'm just gonna sit here and read for a bit. When I get home, I have a story to tell you. I usually absolutely love oh, look at my hair. Absolutely love usually the care that I'm provided with here. It's top notch. I've had one negative experience, which was a very bad experience that I will one day share with you. Not right now. And then today just wasn't the way it was supposed to go. Like, I came into the room, and in Hamilton on medical units, they I don't care if you're a female or male, they room you together. I don't like it. I don't feel safe, especially after the incident that happened last year, which again I said I would post about one day when I'm ready. But there was only two curtains, so that meant that either that person was staring at me, that person there, or that person there. And I don't like it. I like to have the curtains closed. I like to have like somewhat of a semblance of a little bit of space to myself, which in the hospital you don't find very often. Because people just walk in and out. They don't care. They don't care if you're dressing. They don't care if, like, you're getting a procedure done. They just walk in. And because it's a teaching hospital, and my case is so rare, and I'm just so young, which I'm getting really tired of hearing. They had the teacher do like a echo looking for some sort of interior vena cava hydration trick. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, what was cool about it was that the machine that he used, the ultrasound machine. Now, this is an ultrasound machine, so this is something that is completely portable, runs long life battery. It was a portable ultrasound, and it was smaller than my phone. I mean, it had the cord with the Doppler on it, and it has like a little spot for the gel and all that kind of stuff. But the pictures on it were amazing. Do you think they could get the right photo of my heart? No. So I was supposed to, down in ER all morning, I kept hearing like, oh, bed 4 to echo, bed 7 to echo, bed 16 to echo. And I'm like, where's bed 6 to echo? I wanted to get it done so that I could potentially go home, but again, the only problem is they have me on IV antibiotics, and they need to be IV antibiotics, and I don't want to go home on that. And there's no oral part of it, so I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. They would like me to wait until the blood cultures come back, just to see if there is any infection like before, the septicemia and bacterial, gram-negative bacterial infection in my blood. They're just ruling everything out because of my history, and that's what a lot of the doctors say. They'll just say like, oh, we're just doing this because of your history or because you're so young and you shouldn't be having these symptoms. So right now my symptoms are going away. I do feel like I am feeling like a half a centimeter better, and that's only in regards to having things under control, like pain, which when you have pain, what goes up? Your pulse. You also don't eat or drink properly, and you get dehydrated, and you require 7 boluses of 1,000 milliliters of saline, and that makes you pee every 2 seconds for like 12 hours. I'm still kind of dehydrated, so I picked up some juice, and Mom brought me some pop, and I drank 2 teas, even though they're caffeinated stuff. Because I'm trying. I also got a ginger ale as well, a Sprite. Yeah, so I didn't feel too bad going down by myself. I was a little bit nervous, but Mom did a huge favor for me today and tomorrow, as always, so I didn't want to ask her to have to go anywhere other than what she's already doing for me. So shout out to my mama for being amazing. I know I talk about her a lot, but I just feel very blessed and grateful that I have somebody who is always on my side, gives me hell when I need it, even if it pisses me off. Typical mother-daughter relationship with the bonus addition of being really good friends. She is my best friend, and I will say that until I am blue in the face, which does happen. So I just miss being at home. It's such a dichotomy because you go to the ER and you're scared and you think something's gonna happen. It's, whatever. But you don't really know what to expect. But then, like, when things start to happen and, doctors are giving you, new things that are wrong with you and how they correlate to your immunodeficiency disorder, which a lot of these symptoms right now can be definitely attributed to that. So symptoms, pain in my chest, which I can deal with, but it will radiate like under my chesticle, and then kind of go underneath to my clavicle, and then to like the back of my shoulder blade. So it hurts, it's sore, and it makes you feel like you can't do anything because it feels like you've worked out. And I still have that weird pain some places where literally you just touch my skin and it hurts. Like my neck is really bad. So today I had a CTPE, and I do believe it was negative because nobody came and talked to me about it. So I assume no news is good news. When I get home, I'm definitely doing a story time because I have some tea to spill about hospitals from the other side of the desk. Ooh, could be a series. So many ideas about videos, but I'm worried that YouTube is like a failing art, and that I'm just putting my time and effort into something that can go on like a newer platform for creators like Instagram and other one, Twitter. I haven't really got the hang of Twitter yet. I'm starting with Instagram. I'm getting quite the response. I think people just add you so that you add them back. I honestly think that that's how it works with that. Not much else to say. I was literally like sleeping like an old man in the chair, like head nod, the whole deal. And the nurse came in and she seems really nice. It sounds like her name is Biatch, but it's just the way that it's spelled, I think. I don't know. When she said it, I was like, that sounded like the word biatch. I don't know. I don't know why people name their kids funny things. Can you tell that I ripped out my eyebrow? So I had a couple days of Wonder Brow on like a week ago. And instead of taking it off like a big girl, like an adult, I started picking. And with this one, I ripped a huge chunk right from there and then from there. And it was like I was determined to get that makeup off, and I just didn't care. And I pulled, and when I pulled and I saw the hair, I was like, oh my God. I didn't look in the mirror for hours because I knew it looked like two separate people's eyebrows. This one's super 90s, and this one's like early 2000s. Whatever. I honestly don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna post this and then hang up my phone because it's starting to die and I don't want it. Oh, see, there's that death theme again. I don't know. I don't like it. Especially in this old hospital where probably a million people have probably died, I bet you. If you think about it, like how many people die a day, and then just like specifically in a hospital, although they're trying to save your life. I don't know. There's just a lot of people. I should look that up. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. And again, thanks for everything. All right, love you guys. Okay, bye.